Welcome to another episode of Raw, and we're kicking it off with a top 1% himself, EC3, who lost his Intercontinental Championship at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view less than 24 hours ago in game. And I've got a couple of things to address, which I'll do as this match begins, and a couple of things to go through. But EC3 takes on the man who is the new mid-card champion. And the man he's facing, no, it's not Pete Dunne, although they share the same music. Darby Allin. The man who won that Intercontinental Championship inside of that chamber. A surprise shock win. Only his second match on the red brand, and he's picked up the mid-card belt. So as stated, we've got a couple of things to go through in regards of Universe Mode. It's been a while since I recorded Elimination Chamber with Aiden. I hope you enjoyed the show. It was pretty fun having him back. We mentioned a couple of times that we're going to try and get him in for Survivor Series. However, nothing is permanent. Aside from Royal Rumble, he'll definitely be here for that. And I've also got some calendar adjustments to go through. And that is because I mentioned briefly last month that we were only doing 3 weeks on the build-up to Elimination Chamber. And I said that it would go back to normal. It isn't. So I'm going to read out the calendar going forward to WrestleMania. So we've got 3 weeks, then Survivor Series. We've got a following 3 weeks to No Man's Land. We've got 3 weeks to Royal Rumble. And then between Royal Rumble and WrestleMania, there's going to be 6 weeks. There is not going to be a pay-per-view breaking up Rumble and Mania. Basically, back in December, which is a while ago now, me and Aiden didn't record for like the entirety of December and like half of January. And I'm still playing catch-up. So I'm having to cut out a large chunk of the content, which is a shame. But it means that I'm going to be able to catch up. And it should put things pretty clearly for next season, basically. So on the outside now, Darby Allin and EC3 battling it out. We've got a pretty big show tonight. It's got some good matches on. We've got a women's qualifier on next, a women's tag qualifier. The winning team will go to Survivor Series and represent Raw. We've also got the revelation of Team Triple H. So the 3 men that will be joining Triple H at Survivor Series to take on Team Cody Rhodes. And we've also got a tag team match main event, as well as Asuka in singles action. We know that Asuka's going to be taking on Paige at Survivor Series in the SmackDown vs. Raw match. And the main event is going to have a link to NXT, so we're going to have to wait and see what happens there. But it will impact NXT's side of things, and possibly moving forward the Survivor Series card, because we know NXT is going to be there in the form of the tag division. But EC3 and Darby Allin, very back and forth so far. Darby Allin picked up that win completely out of nowhere, pretty much. He pinned AJ Styles, which is giving Darby Allin a massive rub that I'm sure he needs. But I don't think we expected him to actually win the entire match. But he somehow put it off, and I don't believe he pinned EC3. And if he did, then, didn't pin him one-on-one. So EC3's got some bragging rights. EC3 does not get his rematch clause. Rematch clauses were not active during Elimination Chamber. I don't know if we managed to keep that in the recording or not. I don't know if it'll go through into the final cut, but that is something that did happen, which would have been devastating for Pete Dunne, who passes an entire year. His title reign is going to get a little bit messy with the change in the calendar, but I'm going to try my best to keep up to date with it. And we'll just see how it goes. We'll see what happens. And now Darby Allin going to the top rope. He seems to have EC3 right where he wants him, or at least he thought he did. EC3 got the knees up on that coffin drop, what he won the championship with, Darby Allin. And now just throwing Darby to the outside, to the exterior of the ring. Darby Allin's going to be taking on Kevin Owens at the pay-per-view, because we know that the IC belt is not going to be put on the line before then. However, some of the other belts might pop up and be put on the line at some stage. We don't know about the women's belts. We need new contenders. Since Mackenzie and Ripley fumbled. Oh my god, it's Darby Allin straight down into that bottom step. And EC3 going for that 1%er, but he doesn't get to hit it. Inverted DDT there by Darby Allin. Who launches EC3 into the crowd, giving him a second to breathe. Went for something, maybe a snapmare driver. Oh my god, and Darby Allin drives EC3 into that table, but it's not enough to take the table out. EC3 needs to show a little bit more resistance if he wants an IC title shot before or after Survivor Series. Oh my god, and that table still does not go through. And now Darby Allin finally getting EC3, presumably where he wants him. Is he going to be able to hit that coffin drop? And he does, through the table. And it looked like a very, very rough landing for Darby Allin. He's got to get to EC3. Pinfall attempt. 1, 2. And EC3 kicks out at a 2 count. And there's a 1%er by Ethan, who follows up with a stiff right hand straight to that painted side of the head. I think it was the painted side. It might not have been. But a kick out there by Darby Allin. And a kip up by Darby Allin, who's looking all fired up, but gets picked straight up by EC3. There's another 1%er. Referee, 1, 2. And Darby Allin kicks out at 2. That 1%er out of nowhere. And on the exterior of the ring, there's a code red. And EC3 really taking a beating here to show he can hang in this mid-card division. I think the resiliency he's shown here is deserving of a title shot either way. There's a stunner by Darby Allin. We know that Kevin Owens also uses a stunner. And EC3 kicking out again. There's a snapmare driver by Darby Allin. Oh my god, who trips over EC3. I think he guillotined him there on that bottom rope. Roll up. 1, 2. And EC3 just managing to kick out there at the last second. Oh my god. Facelock FTO. FTO? I think it was an FTO. I'm not even sure. 1%er on the tip of the baseball bat. 1, 2. And that's it. EC3 beats the mid-card champion. What a fantastic showing for EC3, who's just earned himself an IC shot at that championship. A 1%er on the baseball bat. He can hang with the hardcore guys. So now we're going to find out the team that Triple H is going to take with him. We've got Noam Dar coming out first. We've seen in the past that Triple H has got a bit of a favourable attitude towards Noam Dar. Thinks that he's destined for greater things, and well, you can't deny. Noam Dar's a multi-time Intercontinental Champion, former Super Junior Champion as well. He just needs to add the World Heavyweight Championship to his list. And a man that appeared at Elimination Chamber pinned by Darby Allin in a shocking turn of events. I believe he got rolled up. AJ Styles, who I'm sure would love an opportunity to take on Darby Allin in the future, or even Pete Dunne at No Man's Land. Also a man that appeared. No, he didn't. I'm lying. Did he? He did appear at Elimination Chamber. Also in that Intercontinental Chamber match. The Demon King, Finn Balor, who has had a lackluster run so far this season. It really has not been great, but he's here with his Balor Club brethren, AJ Styles. Same terms as Chamber. They don't mind fighting each other. And it looks like he might be repping Balor Club apparel. There is the Demon. So the match at Survivor Series, we are going to have a Noam Dar hooking that leg of AJ Styles. There's a fisherman suplex. Dropping AJ down for the pin. As Balor begins to stir. But caught straight by Noam. Reversal there. Oh my god, and AJ Styles pummels the Demon from behind in a very similar offense to the likes of Drew Gulak, for example, who usually uses barbaric maneuvers like that. And Noam Dar taken down. AJ Styles also down. The Demon is the only man standing. He could be the person to make all the difference come Survivor Series. Oh my god. Don't know what he was going for. AJ back into the ring though. He looked like he was going for an extra run-up to dive onto AJ, but didn't quite make it. Delivered a DDT though as AJ slid in. The advanced tactics for the Demon. Oh my god! Almost sending him and Styles out the ring. And now Dar sneaking up behind the two members of Balor Club. We could see Noam Dar don a Balor Club armband for Survivor Series. There's a detonation kick. Oh my god, and Dar went swinging. Dar did go swinging. But he was unsuccessful there. Thrown to the apron. Triangle drop kick there by Finn Balor. Balor and Styles back and forth. These two men know each other so well. Kick to the gut, and now going for a pump handle gut buster there. But Noam Dar, oh my god, he's got that baseball bat from previously in the night. It wasn't put away properly. Knocking down Styles. 1, 2, and Styles almost took the pinfall for Noam Dar, which would have been massive for Noam Dar's career. And not very good for AJ Styles. We could be seeing a coup de grace, but Styles dodges out the way. Fireman's carry position. Oh my god, fireman's carry sidewalk slam. 1, 2. And Finn Balor almost got pinned there. And Dar now focusing on the limbs of the Demon. He manages to reverse it, taking Dar out the ring there. And he turns into AJ Styles, who lifts him up. Styles clash to the Demon, center of the ring. 1, 2. And Finn Balor just kicks out. Not letting AJ Styles get that pinfall on him. But he might not have a choice. It looks like Styles is setting up for another. There's a reversal though. A chop battle taking place. Kick to the gut. And another pump handle gut buster to Finn Balor. Pinfall attempt, but Noam Dar's right there. Back elbow strike. And now attacking the knee of AJ Styles. And Noam Dar setting up for that supernova kick to the jaw. And Finn Balor dodges out the way. Noam Dar. There's a bloody Sunday by Finn Balor. Going to the top rope. This could be the end. Going for a coup de grace. Dar is down. 1, 2, and Styles is there. Styles with a, oh my god, a face buster. And it was almost over. Finn Balor had to kick out with enough strength that it almost threw AJ Styles out of the bloody ring. Reversal there by Finn Balor. Noam Dar has not moved since that pinfall attempt. So it's a little bit worrying, but Finn Balor, these men are putting on a fantastic show. Finn Balor, oh my god, Dar needs to move out of the way. Shotgun dropkick there to AJ Styles. Noam Dar though, throwing Balor to the floor and pinning him, throwing an arm over him. Oh my god, and Noam Dar with a low blow. Styles were taunting in the corner. Low blow by Dar. Oh my god, and Dar steals it. He's pinned AJ Styles. And now some women's division action as we step slowly closer to Survivor Series, and a match that is surely going to be one of the best on the cards. Asuka is going to take on Paige. Asuka, who is Empress of the Ring. She won at Royalty of the Ring earlier on in the year, and she's on the current run of her career. She's been doing fantastic, and she was one of the only people to enter the Elimination Chamber and retain her championship. Now, a slight reminder that Ruby Riott is out there with that briefcase. At some stage we could see Ruby Riott cash in against Asuka, but so far Asuka has been full of dominance. And her opponent, a former friend. They used to be on the same page, but for tonight, Kairi Sane and Asuka are going to be going one-on-one. Kairi Sane's recently been competing on NXT, but she is still officially signed to the red brand. Here we go, Asuka, the women's champ. As mentioned, Kairi Sane was competing on NXT. She recently competed in a triple threat match with Io Shirai and Maria Kanellis and was unfortunately unsuccessful. You can see that Asuka does actually have some respect for Kairi Sane. Not enough to not kick her in her face, try and kick her chin into the front row. Kairi Sane though with a roll through. You've got to think that maybe if Kairi Sane can pick up a win against the dominant Asuka, then that earns herself a #1 contenders opportunity, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. Forearm there by Asuka to Kairi Sane, and now German suplex. We saw Toni Storm make an appearance at Elimination Chamber. I say make an appearance, she didn't really compete. She was an actual superstar booked in the match, but she really did not get much offense in. It's clear that Toni Storm was not ready to come back. She did insist to Cody Rhodes after Hell in a Cell that she wanted to use a rematch, but unfortunately she was the first to go. She was tapped out extremely early on. I don't even think everybody was out of their pods, which is certainly disappointing considering her massive win at SummerSlam, but it cements Asuka as the cornerstone of the women's division here on Raw. So we've already mentioned a lot of the matches. A lot of the matches were determined at Elimination Chamber for Survivor Series, and we know that the main event is going to be Pete Dunne taking on Cesaro in a winner-takes-all match, which is going to be certainly mad. It is going to be something. And I don't know, it makes me a little bit concerned for the future of both brands, but I did get asked by Aiden, I don't know if I kept it in the video or whether he asked me off camera, but he asked me whether that would mean the belts are going to get unified, and that's not true. The belts will not be unified. The superstar that wins will appear on both brands and defend both belts at No Man's Land, depending on who wins. And it's going to be massive for Cesaro if Cesaro can take out Pete Dunne and end what will be the 13-month reign of the Bruiserweight. And now, armbar locked in on Kairi Sane. And Kairi Sane pulled up from the corner there. Kabuki kick, but she's not quite gone down. She's sort of gone into the corner there. Oh my god! And she could be the first person. She's the first person to recover from a Kabuki kick. Sliding D by Kairi Sane to Asuka. Kairi Sane going up top. Oh my god, she went for an insane elbow. She didn't quite get that pendulum swing that she usually does, the momentum. Asuka was trying to get away. She had to go for a very quick elbow instead. Oh my god, and Asuka moves. Asuka moves out the way. There's a Savat kick. Hip attack. And we could be seeing the beginning of the end. Nobody no-sells a kabuki kick and gets away with it. She's the first person to do so. Oh my god, and now the Asuka lock locked in, the thing that she took out Toni Storm with. In devastating fashion. And there it is, Kairi Sane taps out and Asuka stays strong. So at the beginning of the night, we had Cody Rhodes on Twitter. He posted a tweet claiming that tonight's main event will be his return to in-ring action. And it looks like he's chosen good friends, the Young Bucks, to go up against. He said he wanted to have a little bit of practice before we get to Survivor Series, since Triple H competed at SummerSlam and also competed with Pete Dunne to earn the tag championships just after SummerSlam, and that he was going to pick a team to go up against and hopefully find a partner. Here he is, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, the GM of the Red Brand. So for his return, who has he picked to team with? Of course, no other than his brother, Dustin Rhodes. That almost, in fact, no, it did rhyme. So we've got Dustin Rhodes, the Brotherhood, with Cody taking on the Young Bucks in our main event. So it's going to be really important to note that this match isn't just an exhibition match. This could directly impact the Raw Tag Division and the NXT Tag Division, because we know that NXT shares tag divisions with the Red and Blue brand. There's a cheap shot there by Cody. So if the Young Bucks win, they could go on to face the Revival, which is certainly a match I think a lot of people would want to see. And if the Brotherhood win, we could see them go towards the tag championships. There's an SOS, an SDS by Nick Jackson there, and Cody Rhodes with a reversal. Oh god, went for a bell clap, but Nick Jackson dodged out the way. And now going for a back suplex, dropping Nick Jackson on the back of his neck. And there's a gourd buster there, aka an inverted suplex. Not even an inverted suplex. Oh my god, a cutter out of nowhere. Dropping Cody Rhodes straight on his face. He needs to try and make that tag. He's got a little bit of ring rust. Of course, we saw Goldust earlier on in the season teaming with Velveteen Dream to create Dream Dust, or Gold Dream, whichever you prefer. And they ended the Revival's legendary tag reign, only to then lose it back to them just a mere 2 days later, which is certainly a shame. But it gives Dustin Rhodes a little bit of substance for this season. And in this match, I mean, he obviously knows some things about the Revival which could prove handy for the Young Bucks if they end up picking up a #1 contendership in the future. And Nick Jackson with a snapmare, kick to the back to Dustin Rhodes, taking control of this match. Oh my god, there's a spear. It's Matt Jackson, not Nick. Obviously, I'm going to get the two mixed up 24/7, but that's fine. Irish whip into the corner. Tag is made. They could be looking to put an end here to Dustin. Dustin looking over to his brother Cody. There's a Meltzer driver. And Cody needs to get into the ring. One. And Dustin managing to kick out there. And now Dustin with a little bit of offense. Taking a page out of the Young Bucks book. Oh my god. Tombstone pile driver. 1, 2. And Nick Jackson with a kick out. Dustin Rhodes there being very cheeky. And now Irish whip into the corner of the Brotherhood. Oh my god, boot to the face. Dustin unable to make that tag. Cobra clutch locked in. Into a Russian leg sweep. But hot tag made to Cody. Oh my god, clothesline. There's another one. Oh my god, there's a third. That first one was thunderous into the back of the head. Oh my god. Matt Jackson went for one. Missed it, and now he's going after a string of them. Super kick to Cody Rhodes. Matt Jackson all fired up. Bionic elbow there by Cody. And now Matt Jackson setting up. Super kick. Taking down Cody. 1, 2. Oh my god, and Dustin barely made it, but breaks up the pinfall attempt. The referee taken out in the process. Oh my god, cutter by Matt Jackson. Taking down Cody, who was in control. There's another spear. Matt needs to try and make the tag. Oh my god. Cody looks to be setting up for that crossroads. Matt Jackson throwing Cody into the corner. Tag made to Nick. Oh my god, thrown over that chair. Double super kick. Oh my god, and he rolls over, makes the tag into Dustin. Oh my god, he runs straight into a clothesline. Nick Jackson all fired up. Super kick to Dustin. He might have made a mistake making that hot tag. There's a spear. Taking down Dustin Rhodes. Now pinfall attempt. 1, 2. And Dustin just kicks out at 2. And now Nick Jackson, Irish whip into the corner, knee strike to Dustin Rhodes, who's managing to now deflect the offense of the Young Bucks. Only just. Super kick by Nick Jackson, taking down Dustin. And Dustin looks like he's out cold. And that is it. The Young Bucks pick up a win against the Brotherhood and earn themselves a future title shot. So the Young Bucks at some stage in the future will face the Revival. As far as we know, we don't know if there'll be other contenders cropping up, or they'll get an opportunity at the NXT belts before Survivor Series. We'll have to see what happens. But they pick up a massive win in a very good match. So moving on after that big win by EC3 there, we've got a qualifying match to find out which women will go to Survivor Series to represent the red brand. And we've got Becky Lynch, who we last saw a few weeks back, just after SummerSlam, and she beat Ruby Riott. And her partner, someone that was in the Elimination Chamber match, and that is Candice LeRae. And their opponent, not Dusty Rhodes, but actually possibly the better half of the Rhodes duo. I don't know, I don't want to say anything because Cody Rhodes is technically my boss here. But Brandi Rhodes, Cody Rhodes' other half, which, I don't know, it could be questionable as to why she's here, but I mean, if she wins, she's won fair and square, I guess, but who in the world is going to team with Brandi Rhodes? Oh dear. And her partner, somewhat of a return, she's making her debut, Awesome Kong. We've never seen her in Universe mode. She was rumoured for a Mae Young Classic before the Mae Young Classic got scrapped. So here we go. Brandi Rhodes, not the most experienced with wrestling, as far as I'm aware. Tags in Awesome Kong immediately. And Awesome Kong just drops Becky Lynch. And now going for a pinfall early on. And a kick out there by Becky Lynch. We weren't quite sure if Becky was even conscious after that move. Big Mongolian chop there. And a second. And Awesome Kong plowing down Becky Lynch. I think when Brandy came out, we weren't quite sure whether or not this was actually a questionable match, but Awesome Kong could realistically take out both of these women here. But Becky Lynch throwing Awesome Kong into the corner there, looking for some help from Candice LeRae. It looks like she's got it. LeRae with a foot stomp to the spine of Kong, taking Kong down. And now with LeRae in the corner, she's managing to, I was going to say trying to battle out, but she is doing so successfully. Trying to get Awesome Kong back into her and Lynch's corner. If they can section off Awesome Kong and keep her grounded, then they might actually have an opportunity here at taking her out. Obviously, Awesome Kong made a name in places like TNA and New Japan. As mentioned, first time she's ever debuted here in Universe mode. She was rumoured for a Mae Young Classic that me and Aiden had planned at the beginning of the season. But unfortunately, we couldn't get hold of her. AKA, there were no good cause. Irish whip into the corner. And now tag made to Brandy Rhodes for the first time. Brandy also making a debut, it's worth to note. It's okay us hyping up Awesome Kong. We've not seen Brandy Rhodes compete. Oh my god! And Candice LeRae straight in. There's a clothesline. Brandy dodges the second one, gets straight into a fireman's carry though. Dodges the drop kick. These two women like missiles towards each other. Oh my god, there's another clothesline. And a third. And Brandy Rhodes gets taken down. Acting as almost a punch bag for Candice LeRae here. There's a lion's salt. Candice LeRae could be closing in on Brandy Rhodes. I'm not quite sure whether Brandy would be an asset to a Survivor Series team or not. We know that she's got the skill to act as a team captain. But can she get it done in the ring? And now with Lynch in the ring, Kong and Lynch going back and forth, we could see another Nia Jax situation. Like we did last year, Nia Jax, one of the longest reigning women's champions, one of the most dominant women's champions, even in multi-woman matches. We could see that again with someone like Kong, who has just grounded Becky Lynch. Oh my god, a straight punch to the face, and now Lynch back into the corner, but managing to deliver a boot to the face of Awesome Kong. There's a jawbreaker. And Becky Lynch now, disarm her on Awesome Kong. This could be disastrous for Brandy Rhodes and Awesome Kong if Kong taps out, but Kong managing to shove away Becky Lynch there. Oh my god, and she's got Lynch by the throat. There's a choke slam. Not quite from hell, but certainly someplace close. And now Kong with a splash to Becky Lynch. Kong has taken one hell of a beating here for Brandy Rhodes. And there's a headbutt to follow up all that offense. Oh my god. And now, oh, he said she doesn't mind using the size advantage. There's a perfect example of it right there. Tag to Brandy Rhodes, who looks like she's going to come in and pick up the pieces of Becky Lynch, whatever's left of her. And there we go. Brandy Rhodes and Awesome Kong go to Survivor Series.